remember. Good enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Good enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I've cried so many nights, my heart is cold like...
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and I know we have Music Monday as well, which I was live on Monday. But this is Wednesday, man. This is what we call Sold Out. Speaking of Sold Out, sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Or, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk where we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. Like I said before, if I do not get the content out in time, most likely we're already discussing it in the Sold Out Discord. So many stories have popped out today. It is crazy, but I am only going to cover 2, and I will pick up the remaining stories on Saturday. Mainly because I only try to keep these joints right at an hour mark. And, you know, pretty much this is the work week, even though, you know, we've been kind of, I guess you can say, iced in because the snow has left, but it's supposed to come back. But we've been icy and below temperatures here, man. So, not that I've been struggling or kind of like, I guess you can say like snowed in or frozen in because I still been making moves and actually still been going to work. So it is what it is, man. But tonight's topic, right? Y'all let me know if audio and video is looking good as well. I know sometimes the stream seems to pause or freeze, but we are good. Looks like it's rolling on my time. So let me know if audio and visuals is good. And tonight we're talking Nike's turnaround plan continues pretty much as they have more layoffs scheduled to the best of my knowledge. And looks like Project Blitz is going to be suing Nike pretty much. So we'll see what those 2 topics are real quick. So Project Blitz owner is going to be suing Nike and the LAPD for over the raid that happened in 2024. So we're going to cover that. And of course, we're going to cover Nike's turnaround plan continues with new layoffs. I'll probably start there, and then we'll do a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases to wrap this joint up. But I know there are more stories in the works in brewing. I know that Anti has like 29% stake in Puma, but we're probably gonna push that one to I'll probably push that one to Saturday. I may cover it depending on the time, but I want to make sure I hit these 2 straight up first. And then y'all know, like I said, time flies when you're having fun, man. So pretty much I'm going to focus on those 2 topics. I may cover the Anti story, and then we'll keep the party going. But I know also there's an update on, and salutes to Devon. I see you in the chat, right? I saw in the Discord there's an update to the Zeta Kicks story. Like, I guess his partner looked like they've been sentenced. I'm not going to cover that one tonight. I'm definitely going to save that one for Saturday because, you know, those, I know I'll definitely be over the hour mark during those times, man. So we're definitely just going to focus on these 2 or 3 just to keep the party going right here. Hopefully you guys are staying in nice and warm if you're in an area that's kind of like froze over or you're just in below temperatures like here. And hopefully you got everything you need, man. I went to the grocery store yesterday and yeah, they cleaned the shelves off that joint. I know the grocery store making bank, but you know what? They will restock. I don't know why people do that, but it's just a part of the game because I guess they never know when you're going to leave. And I guess we have been snowed in for several days before, man. So I mean, this is kind of nothing new here for the DMV. Even though people have always said like, yo, it barely snows here. To be honest, it's snowed every year here. Now some are worse than others, but you know, it just come with the game, right? But I still been rocking my sneakers, but mostly beaters this week. So I'm still gonna do a weekly sneaker rotation on Saturday as well. Let me touch the chat real quick. We'll see all we got in the building. We'll get the party started. I see you. The Dark Knight says, yo, what up, Dark Knight? What's Gucci, man? Y'all smash that like button. Divine says, yerp. What up, Divine? What up, Divine Photos? What's Gucci, bro? Dark Knight says, I got to have those Kobe 8s that's releasing on Saturday. Okay, I respect it. Yeah, I did see those up on the sneakers app. We'll talk about those toward the upcoming sneaker releases as well. RIP to Kobe too, man. I mean, definitely gone too soon. And RIP to Gigi too, his daughter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel you, Dark Knight. I see Divine Photo says, you got my other news about the anti-quant. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I actually have that pulled up on the screen. I'm going to do my very best I want to cover it, but not rush it. So I'm going to cover that one. But yes, I do have that one, Divine. Appreciate that, sir. Let's see. Divine Photo says, good luck with the Project Blitz. With that project. Oh, yeah. Suing Nike. I mean, those guys, I mean, even they, like, at best, they usually settle with Nike. You know, at the end of the day, it's kind of one of those where I feel like they can't beat them, but you might as well settle. I mean, even then the shoe surgeon, he settled too, allegedly. Whole Live is a legend on the Pin base. I ain't seen Nike take too many L's, and even if they were like minor L's. But I mean, for the most part, those big whammies, Nike them don't play, dog. Point blank period. Nike them don't play at all, and y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? And they really been doubling down on it. Think about this. They're doing lawsuits, and they're doing layoffs, and they got a new CEO. You know what I'm saying? They're making some changes, man. And this year so far, I will say, while it's been quiet, but I mean, it's technically just the first of the month of the beginning of the year. Granted, the new year or the new month starts next week in February, so that's going to be interesting for sure. Let's see. Devon says, hard to rock some kicks and all that slush. Exactly, dog. This is where I kind of regret where I sold all my boots. But, you know, like I said, I've been finding alternatives. Luckily, knock on wood, and I'm going to just do it right here. I haven't had to walk. I just been walking on ice. So my biggest thing is being hard, trying not to fall. You know what I'm saying? I still been trying to hit the gym too. So where I go to the gym, dog, they haven't shoveled it all the way up to the door like they should. I mean, the door opens, but I mean, like, you got to be careful walking into that joint because, I mean, yeah. And if you try to even walk light on the ice, that don't work. You put too much pressure on the ice, that don't work. And two, right? I'm going to say this for the people who say they got the all-wheel drive and all that, and you got the top-of-the-line joint. Yes, that works in snow. But in ice, we sliding around here like we on ice skates, baby. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Devon says, those Union Jordan 1s, they gonna be gone since like a release is gonna happen soon. I do have those pulled up too, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You talking about the Union LA and the Fragment joints? I did see that those are supposed to be dropping soon as well, so appreciate that, Devon, as well. Let's see, Men with the Kicks in the building says, Europe. What up, Mannies? What's Gucci? What's Gucci? What's Gucci, man? Y'all smash that like button as y'all coming in and out. King Midas in the building says, smash that like button. What's good, chat? What up, King Midas? What's Gucci? What's Gucci, man? So, yeah, let's dive in. I think I'm going to start with Nike's turnaround. That one should be short. I also seen those Tiana Taylors, the 3s. That's been kind of floating around too. The images. Also, let's not forget about the 85, the Air Max 95 Big Bubble neon joints, for real. But like I said, I'll save that towards the upcoming sneaker releases. Towards the roughly last 5 minutes of the live, we'll make sure we'll cover that. Let's see, Divine Photo says, don't that Union LA Fragment LA joint is similar to the Jordan 3 top, the Jordan top 3 version? Yeah, the Jordan 1 joint. Yeah, they are. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. And you know, I don't really want to bash Union LA or anything like that, but I mean, the versions they did, what was it, 2016, dog? They want to get that vibe back so bad, but I mean, I don't really see it happening, even with the Fragment attached to it. Just because Fragment's attached to it, we've proven that they don't always sell out either. Because I'm pretty sure they did like a fragment, like if I'm not mistaken, what was it? It was like the purple joints. It was a fragment purple sneaker. I got to look that joint up. But that joint didn't sell out either. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that was like a semi collab too, but not like it was with like what Nike them, but it wasn't like it didn't move like they thought it was gonna move because they put that fragment name on it. You know what I'm saying? So fragment don't always, you know what I mean, deliver either. You know what I mean? But I know with like the Travis Scott, of course, that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's a different name attached to it. Let's see. Mandarin Kick says Divine Salute 100 and King Minus Salute. That's what's up. That's what's up. So let's start with the Nike turnaround, and then we will go to Project Blitz. And if we have time, I'll try to get the anti story in there as well. And then we'll keep the party going and talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. So we're moving right on time, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through as always. I see we got a nice little crowd in here tonight. So let me share my screen. Give me like 2 seconds. And yeah, boom. You guys should be seeing my screen right here. Audio and everything still should be looking immaculate or a little slightly delayed because it ain't perfect on the lives. But Nike turnaround continues with new layoffs. As you can see, that's the CEO, Elliot Hill, and this story just broke on the 26th to the best of my knowledge. So let's cover this real quick, and then we'll go to Project Blitz, and I think we should be able to get the anti-story in here. So it says, ever since Elliot Hill took the position of Nike CEO in 2024. Keep in mind, we're going on the second year because if he came in 2024, he ran all 2025, and now we're in 2026. That's going on, knocking on 2 years. I will say this, at him coming in with October 2024, his first year, I think, he did a great job because he brought back a lot of bangers. A lot of people was able to eat. The Travis Scotts is still going to always just kind of be a problem that just kind of come with the game. But yeah, I like what he's done so far. Will he be able to top next year? It's going to be very hard. But I mean, the Space Jams, right? Space Jams on the list. I know it's on the list. Air Max 95 Neons. I mean, he's got some lineups. You know what I'm saying? They got some lineups. Says there has been plenty of changes at the Beaverton campus. Last year, it was announced that the swoosh would lay off 1% of their workforce alongside a bunch of restructuring, which was expanded here. So I guess like we can cover that a little bit. It says the news followed that the news followed word that 2% of the swoosh staff will be affected by the reducednesses. It says it sounds like a lot, but none of it should be necessary. Interrupted as negative. Just check out the brand's better than expected Q3 revenue announced last week. So I mean, to be honest, they've already probably super succeeded what they anticipated. And then we got other stories here real quick. I'll probably expand on them just a little bit. Let me touch the chat real quick. Devon says, what up, Manny and King Midas with the salute. Where we at real quick. That was just last October. It says, kicking off 2026. And this is probably, where we're at right now. 2026 a year. It says, Nike have already achieved multiple massive wins in the form of the Man franchise in the first Nike Skims. Now, if the Skims, is that like I'm so slow, bro. Like, I just now realized like the Skims, I know that's Kim Kardashian's line, but I just now see like her name in it like Kim's, but they put Skims in front of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this, we'll leave that for me personally. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna leave it for the latest. Respectively, you know what I'm saying? But I did see that floating around on my Sneakers app feed though, and I saw the adding for it too. You know what I mean? Let's see where we at. Many with the kick says, I won't be surprised if the Union Fragment pack flop except for one. I don't think it'll flop, but I don't think it's gonna go as crazy on the resale market as a lot of people are gonna anticipate. I think people are gonna show up for them. I think people are gonna cop, but that's it. That resale stuff, man, we do it, but nowhere near on the like me, dog. Think about it. I got a couple sneakers on the resale. I mean, like, to be honest, nowhere near what we used to do where we go on a resale market and if it, we weren't gonna trip. But now, you know what I'm saying? That's not always the thing anymore because you usually just gotta seek and do more research and find it. There's restocks that's happening. They're producing more. Sometimes they produce less, but seems like all the times I hear they produce stuff less. I mean, I feel like with a little bit of footwork, you still can get what you're looking for. You know? It says Following these mega product moments come reports that 775 Nike employees have had their job cut as a part of their brand's U.S. Distribution operation. So that was like what, 775 Nike employees. Don't sound like a lot, but it's still a lot of people, man. And I don't want to go down the tariff road tonight personally, but what I do want to say is you got to keep in mind that's where we're at with the new administration that started what, last year. They kind of been just trying to make everything, quote unquote, people got to cut where they can. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that, but it's being going across the board. And at this point, man, I feel like no one's really truly safe at the end of the day. And all I've learned is it just showed that we kind of all eat off each other, pause, right? But if you think about it, like, you know what I'm saying? We work to spend money, to pay bills, it's like a big cycle, man. And to be honest, and as less people out spending, then what do you think is going to happen? You know what I mean? Some people live by that motto where if I can't get it one way, I'm going to get it another way, right? Some people live by that. I'm not saying I do, but you know how it goes, Devon says, it's releasing at the right time, All-Star Weekend, but give it a couple months and it will go close to retail. I think it'll go slightly, but like you said, close to retail, slightly above. But yeah, they like I said, Nike them are strategic at some of these drops now, especially since we got Elliott Hill in there. Some of it before him, I didn't know what the hell they were trying to do, but looks like he's really putting a lot of thought into it. And like you said, he's trying to make basketball the main front, or sports in general, his wording. So he's trying to clean up a lot of stuff that the previous person did or didn't do. And I'm not saying the previous person didn't do good, but now, Elliott Hill seems like he's coming in and he's trying to knock it out of the park, But you also got to give him time because, like I said, his first year was good, but you're not going to, it takes time to get everything how he probably is trying to envision it. You know what I'm saying? Where we at real quick? Let's see. Devon says, plus, Manny, when the hype dies down, so does the resale price. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Once the hype beasts come in, do what they got to do. I still have yet to see anybody rock the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seen nobody rock them. The brick by bricks, I still have yet to see them in person. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. And I think Devon said he's seen one person, and I know right now it's probably not the time with the weather front, but even before then, this shoe dropped way before the weather got bad. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be rocking the joints. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Because I think that's what shoes are for. They're meant to be worn, man. You can wear your shoes and still take care of them. I'm living proof. I sell my shoes that I don't really rock anymore like that. You know what I'm saying? And they usually sell. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not in it for the, I'm not in it for the business side of things. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm more so in it for the culture. Well, I know I'm in it for the culture. I don't got to think. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Men with the Kick says, dead ass Divine, only the overseas pair might do something. We shall see. We shall see. Union LA, man, I'm going to be honest. To me, their last hoorah for me was really, right? I know they did a Jordan 1 shadow joint, right? But to me, to be honest, that shoe, I don't even think it made anybody's, top 10 list, if we're going to keep it real. And then also, if you think about the last one, they did the Passport, the Dunks joint, that was cheeks, respectively. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Then salutes to Kwame. You know what I'm saying? Remember they did the Cortez joints, the 2 colorways? That wasn't it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, yeah. And then let's not forget the pair homie did for his wife, the 2s. Yeah, it looked like that baseball stitching joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to go in on Union, but I feel like, they're being called out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I feel like they got to make something shake, or, Nike them may do what they got to do if we talking cuts here. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously they're not afraid to do what they got to do some restructuring. No pun intended here. Let's see. Devon says, Nike down bad when the Joe Budden podcast spoke about it. Actually, you know what's funny, Devon? I don't know if you posted it in the Discord, but that came across my feed this morning. So when I was in my way to work, I listened to that joint, and they definitely went in. Like, Joe Budden was talking about something like, yo, I'd rather go get the Walmart joints. I'm like, all right, I don't know about all that. No disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they were just saying it's not hitting the same like it used to. In fact, fun, just not if Joe Budden them covered it, but even when Fabulous them covered it, they said the same thing. Fabulous them was like, yo, it could just be different times too. Now that's playing a factor. Maybe the generation that's up now, they're just not into J's like, we were, what I'm saying? Or how we are. You know what I mean? You got to throw that in a factor. Like a lot of the generation now, they don't really care about rocking J's. It's not a big deal. They don't I feel like because we grew up, what I'm saying, while we were young bucks, we heard and or saw a lot of this stuff was still fresh with Michael Jordan, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess we see it differently, man. When J's really just was, you had to have a pair to a certain extent. There was other items and stuff that was hot too, but it still wasn't nothing like a fresh pair of J's, man. Respectively, you know what I'm saying? I love the fresh pair, and I still do. Let's see. Man of the Kick says, and that's not guaranteed either, Divine. Facts. And let's see. Man of the Kick says, Divine. Divine says, now those Union Jordan 1 shadows, I see people rock them on a regular. I don't think I've seen it, but I haven't really been paying attention like that. But they all right, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad, but it's still not like, you know what I'm saying? It's still nothing like that first release. And let's not forget, didn't they do a Union LA, didn't they do a 4? Yeah. They did the black joints, then they did the that pinkish colorway joint, and then they did 2 other colorways, right? That desert moss colorway, and then they did another colorway. I remember that too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really got me going down memory lane on this joint. Let me get back to the story real quick. It says, originally reported by CNBC, the purpose of the layoffs is to hasten the use of automated distribution and to reduce the complexity of the brand's manufacturing process. Says, we're taking steps to strengthening and streamline our operations so we can move faster, operate with a greater discipline, and better serve the athletes and consumers, Nike said in a statement to the news outlet. Says, we are sharpening our supply chain footprint, accelerating the use of advanced technology and automation, and investing in the skills our teams need for the future. It says these outcomes play into Hill's new vision for Nike, which involves the undoing of the former CEO John Donahoe direct to consumer push. Again, that was going to take time and was a big stretch. And I didn't mean to cover it, homie, but I knew this article would have to do a slight comparison. Donahoe was better than what we had before, though, if you think about it, because remember the one before, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that the lady whose son got caught up using the company credit card, allegedly? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to say her name, but I think, yeah, we've had our fair share, or Nike's had their fair share of CEOs where what they do when they're in their position, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully they did a little bit more vetting. And like I said, Elliot Hill's been known for working for Nike before he had retired and he came back. So, yeah, he come back and he appears to be extremely motivated, Let's see. Devon says, the Guava Jones and the Desert Moss is Moss in a way did look like the Lakers colorway. This is true. Yep. I wasn't feeling neither one of them joints. Like the Guava joints was okay. The Desert Moss was okay. For me, it was the all black joints. You know what I'm saying? I prefer those, which those I do have, which I need to bring out. I will say this too. It was a hard shoe to break in. It took a minute to break in, for real. But it was pretty. I still like it. You know what I'm saying? It says Donahoe's approach prioritized Nike's digital operations over relationships with smaller retailers and brick and mortars. The direct-to-consumer heavy angle meant that Nike owns distribution plants, expanded their staff rapidly, and were no longer able to support those employed. So they did that doing a direct consumer, spending the money up, but wasn't recouping like they wanted to. Because remember, we used to cover it was like Nike them's gonna start opening up their own stores and just start selling it out of their own stuff versus just getting a Nike outlet here and there. But now, and of course I think they got the Nike employee store as well. But that not everybody got access to that too. You know what I'm saying? If you keep it real about that, so it makes sense. Why not? If it wasn't broke before, why fix it? Because it does feel better to have more than one option to just rely on Nike for real. Because I don't know about you guys, but me on the sneakers app, I haven't hit in a long time. I also haven't tried as much as I used to, but Honestly, I try my very best. If other stores are getting them, I try my very best there first. You know what I'm saying? I will say this: I do hope that they make in the future how we have the run fair fees, right? Or the run fair joints for like I'm a year in them. It would be nice, and I'm gonna keep trying to drive this point home. It would be nice to see if we can get it on like a super hype shoe, like a Travis joint. You know what I mean? Respectively. It says this year is projected to be pretty mega for Nike, so keep it locked to stay updated with all the news as it comes. And then, of course, you can check out the 2026 sneaker industry predictions right there. So again, this is kind of a what you need to know about the Swoosh Sunny Quarter 3, which I think we covered that. Very interesting. So this will be a short one. It says Nike are on up and have beat expectations for the quarterly profit. On Tuesday, the Beaverton HQ announced a better than expected revenue quarter. Their sales are up by 1.1% a year over year to 11.72 billion, which I feel like we've covered this before, but I'm just going to do like a quick little update on this joint, and then we will keep the party going because, again, keep in mind, they're on their second round of layoffs. They did their first round of layoffs, and it just kind of come with the game as you restructure and make changes. You know what I mean? Where we at real quick, Devon says, the only reason I'm grateful for the Desert Moss was because sneakers gave me EA on them a while back. That's what's up. And that, you don't always get that. You know for a fact, and I know for a fact, you don't always get EA, which is early access or exclusive access. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more so exclusive, but same thing, tomato, in so many words. But yeah, if you think about it, this has been definitely different. It says rebuilding the presence of the wholesale partners and bringing sports back to the core of the business. That's been Elliott Hill, because remember we covered that interview about it too. It says this quarter Nike drove progress through our win now actions, which that's their new turnaround plan, and our priority areas of North America, wholesale and running, is Elliott Hill, Nike CEO. While we're getting wins under our belt, we still have work ahead to get all sports, geographies, and channels on the similar path as we manage a dynamic operating environment. I'm confident that we have the right focus and win now, and that our new alignment in the sport offense will be the key to maximizing Nike's complete portfolio over the long term. While Nike are feeling optimistic about the upward shift, CFO Matt Friend has warned progress will be linear as dimensions of our business recover on different timelines. While we navigate several external headwinds, over teams are focused on executing against what we can control. So he's taking that more like, okay, I get it. Elliott Hill's looking at the big future, but the other person said we got to look at realistically at the pace we can move. It says, ever since Elliott Hill took the reins as CEO, Nike have undergone a plethora of changes, including a spate of recent layoffs and restructuring. There's also an issue with the recent U.S. imposed tariffs, which are expected to add around $1 billion to Nike's current cost. Currently, approximately 16% of Nike's manufacturing occurs in China, which is the nation's assigned the largest import tariffs by the U.S. So yeah, keep in mind they still have all that ahead of them, and it's gonna be an interesting road, man. It's gonna be an interesting road for Nike, and I'm very interested how this year will go. Again, like I said at the beginning of the live, and we all think this too, or have thought about this. I'll say it. I'm gonna word it like this. It's going to be tough for Nike to... I'm very curious how they're going to compete with themselves next year. Do they really need to compete? Probably not, but I mean, they obviously don't want to stay plateaued like in the same spot. They want to climb up. So, I mean, they're going to have to do something. And I think they got the right, structuring. And think about this. We've just had like medium olives and stuff like that come out as well. Those are right there. So, I mean, to be honest, they're not coming out swinging. But again, this is just the first month. We got clearly 11 more to go. So let's transition on to this Project Blitz story. And then we'll see if we can squeeze the anti-one in here for like the last 10 minutes. Hopefully I can knock this one out in 10 minutes. They'll put me at that one. So it says Project Blitz owner sues Nike and LAPD over 2024 raid, right? It says Andre La Justa. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. If not, my bad. Again, whole live is legend and opinionated base. More so all alleged. says is suing the sneaker titan and the police for violating his Fourth Amendment rights, right? Okay. I'm definitely going to look up what the Fourth Amendment is because I want to make sure that we cover this. So, and it may say this in our article, but I'm going to see if we can just get a full, like, story or a good little quote on what the Fourth Amendment is. And then I'll share my screen on that. So let me put that in Google really quickly. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that real quick. Little impromptu for the lives. You know what I'm saying? Don't got to be completely structured all the time, right? Let me share my screen on this one. So, boom. Fourth Amendment says, the Fourth Amendment protects individuals against unreasonable government searches and seizures over the persons, houses, papers, effects, and requiring warrants to be supported by subpoena or by probable cause. It's ensure a reasonable expectation of privacy, often requiring police to obtain warrants for searches, though expectation exists, consents, emergencies, or lawful arrests. So it depends. This is going to be a stretch, right? I mean, I would assume that they didn't just do that raid without having the proper paperwork. Again, I don't know, but I mean, why would they risk it if it's going to be something this big? Do they think homie wasn't going to try to like look out and protect himself? So again, though, if you think about this, and it says it right here, so they got the core protection, but if you think about this, I'll put it, even if you get pulled over, right? And this is just me, right? Like, because I see it says probable cause and warrants. So warrants must be on a probable cause and supported by oath and specifically described the place in the search, right? Okay, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they will just bust up in your joint. I mean, we've seen, and this doesn't mean it's legal. Again, I'm no lawyer, no nothing, but you know, I've seen it where police do pull up and just say they got probable cause. Like, if you get pulled over, yes, technically they need a warrant to search your car. However, if they have probable cause where, say, like they see, like, okay, cool, man, we smell XYZ from the car. You got open liquor bottles in there, and you get out and they smell the liquor from you a mile away. What do you think they're going to like do? They're going to look through their stuff and say they have probable cause. Now, do I think it works like that and if that's legal? No, but you're going to have to take it to court. Some people do, some people don't. And I'm going to throw this out there as a reminder. Going to court, not cheap, not free, right? At all. So you got to keep that in mind. So let's get back to the Project Blitz story real quick right here. So he's saying it for violating his Fourth Amendment rights. It says Project Blitz founder Andre Lagusta is livid about the January 2024 LAPD raid of his company's warehouse and search for stolen Nike goods, right? Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this is one of those like well-known resellers. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me though, because I think I've seen them actually on eBay too. You know what I'm saying? And I think they actually do pretty good. It says a search for that, he says, was unconstitutional and that ruined his business, and he's taken both the sneaker titan and the cops to court over it. I'm assuming he's hoping something that sticks, right? Okay, the police may just file out and settle, but Nike them, if they do, I mean, I highly doubt it, but it's going to be very interesting, especially if they did. This is my thing. Will they be able to put, well, if we found all this stolen stuff, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people homes get raided. I haven't seen anybody, I'm not saying people don't beat it, but usually they keep that stuff where it don't make the mainstream. But it says La Justa, or it says El Justa, Justina, hopefully I'm saying that, El Justina, the creator of the shoe and luxury goods reseller, that's what I thought, filed suit against Nike, the LAPD, the city of Los Angeles, and several Nike employees and police detectives in the federal court in California on Monday, January 26th. An issue is the raid of his company's warehouse, which took place almost approximately 2 years ago. To be honest, I almost forgot about the joint, but I get why it's easy to forget when you didn't go through it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm assuming, yeah, it still feel probably fresh to him. It says, as a part of the investigation into the alleged scheme to steal unreleased Nike shoes, the LAPD raided the warehouse in January 2024 because police claim at the time a suspect in the case, Roy Lee Harvey Jr., had been seen delivering packages to Project Blitz. In the aftermath of the raid, Harvey was arrested and charged with receiving stolen property, and his case remains open. It says El Justina's complaint claims that the police searched news of which he said destroyed his business and got him blacklisted, violated his constitutional rights. The police warrant, the complaint says, purported to authorize any peaceful officer in the county of Los Angeles to search for the cease of wide variety of items having nothing to do with the Harvey scheme. So they're saying they had that reasoning, right? If I'm not mistaken. Says the police per complaint did that by taking all Project Blitz Nike and Converse stuff, including non-shoe objects like jackets, material worth millions of dollars in total. I'm assuming, right? And I wonder where they get this $1 million. Is that what Project Blitz saying how much they stole, or is that what the cops reported? Which I'm pretty sure the cops probably did report that. But if you keep in mind, at best, homie could hope for, which is gonna be a stretch. Maybe all the stuff they seize, he can get it back. Cause I mean, that did happen with Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Once he settled out of court, and then all the case got dropped, and then his lawyer was able to get some of his stuff back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming, I'm not saying it's not off the table, but I mean, like, at that point, what happens if you get it back? But it's stolen goods, though, man. If they can prove that it's stolen, and that's going to be a gray area and a tough call for the judge to make. You know what I'm saying? But that's something you got to keep in mind, too. Is it really stolen? Is it not? You know what I'm saying? Many of the shoes that were taken in the raid, the complaint continues, were years old and thus couldn't have been part of the scheme involving unreleased shoes. Also taken into the raid were large amounts of non-Nike merchandise, which likewise, La Justina continues, couldn't have been a part of the scheme involving not yet out Nikes. The material taken in the raids was illegally moved, per the complaint, out of California into Nike's facility in Oregon so that the company could determine which, if any, of the items were stolen. So, yeah. Best believe, though, if I'm going to say this, if Nike's checking to make sure they're not stolen product, and maybe they were able to prove that it is stolen product, I don't know. But also, if you think about that, stolen, then you know the next thing. Cool, say he does get this stolen product case and it goes in his favor. What do you think Nike going to do? Oh, now it's fake. It's a possibility they could take it that route. Now, if it's fake, that you're out the window if that's fake. But I mean, a lot of these raids and stuff that's been happening to a lot of these bigger resellers, and I'm not going to say the other names, but you know what I'm talking about. They have been proven that, hey, the last thing they worried about if the stuff is fake. So, I mean, at that point, you obviously got a connection somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But I know they try not to reveal their source. It says, a combination of the lost inventory and social media and press accounts of the raid immediately devastated Project Blitz. El Justina said he eventually got his non-Nike goods back, but in worse condition than when they were seized. But the Nike goods, he says, got caught in a sort of loop with Nike and the LAPD, each claiming that it was the other's responsibility to give them back. El Justina is suing Nike and the LAPD, the city, and the detectives and Nike's employees for violating his Fourth Amendment rights. The warrant authorized a search, he says, with the facility invalid. He further claims his rights was violated because his property was kept after the search was over. The complaint also accuses Nike and the aforementioned two employees, Assistant General Counsel Catherine Castle Howard and Director of Global Investigations Michael Arnez, of civil theft. So I wonder if this is like a civil suit. I'm assuming that's what he's trying to go after here. It says, Andre has had a lifelong passion for sneakers, streetwear, and fashion that started at the age of 5 when his parents let him buy a Nike Air Jordan basketball jersey. He says he turned the passion into a successful business, a business that insensibly benefited Nike by boosting enthusiasm for its products. But I mean, you still wouldn't have it without Nike, though. And it seemed like, to me, does it seem like a lot of these resale stores have the similar story? You know what I'm saying? They saw this, and then next you know, it just blew up. They don't never the come up. You don't really never see. You know what I'm saying? They obviously have to invest, but you never know how much in debt a company is too. And with the resale market not what it's currently doing, yeah, I don't know. Don't seem like a lucrative business right now unless you've just been around forever. But I know Project Blitz has been around for a long time. But it says, unfortunately, Nike and LAPD wrongfully destroyed Andre's livelihood by taking extensively entirely of his Nike collection without legal justification. As alleged in the complaint, an LAPD detective admitted in early 2024 that Nike determined that Andre was likely the legitimate owner of the shoes that were seized. Andre intends to get justice he deserves. Complex also reached out to the representative from Nike who noted that the company does not comment on pending litigations, which, yeah, I kind of figured that. You can reach out to Nike all day long, but yeah, this litigation, while it's illegal, basically while things are going on legally, they don't speak on it until it's already done, dog. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. So let's go and see if we can catch this Anti story real quick, and then we'll wrap things up here. We're coming up on the hour mark. It says Anti acquires 29% stake in Puma for $1.8 billion. Now, again, Puma, they got what? LaMelo Ball over there, and Nipsey Hussle products still get dropped from over there from time to time. RIP to Nip. And also, Kendrick Lamar has done some stuff over there as well. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken. So we seen a lot of stuff go over there with Puma. They kind of like that, like, and then I think they got another, like a female basketball player on there too. I'm gonna say as the deal will make Anti the largest stakeholder of Puma. But in general, right? Who's really rocking Puma like that? You know what I'm saying? Respectively, man. And I'm not saying people aren't. But I don't think I've had a pair of Pumas in like since I was a young lad, man. And Anti, if I'm not mistaken, they got Kyrie, right? If I'm not mistaken, which I've seen his shoes in the mall, and yeah, I don't know. I even seen that someone was gifted to Lil Wayne, but I mean, it just wasn't for me, in my opinion, not yet. It says Anti has reached an agreement with the the Groupie Armaz to acquire a 29, and I'm assuming that's the name of the person that kind of like owns Puma, to acquire a 29% stake in Puma. Both sportswear brands announced the acquisition this week. A lot of this, like, if you think about it, Dick's Sporting Goods got Foot Locker. Now we're seeing this. You know what I'm saying? They don't own it all the way, but 29%, that's a big stake, you know? Anti will be paying the French billionaire Pumlet family and the Groupie Armaz investment company a total of $1.78 billion for a stake in Puma. For Anti, it says that's the deal is a part of the strategy to strengthen its reach in the global market. While the acquisition does make Anti the largest stakeholder of Puma, the Chinese sportswear brand says it has no plans to make a takeover offer to the German company. Anti aims to empower Puma to fully realize its brand's potential and its heritage to create a long-term value for global consumers and stakeholders. We see this as a vote of confidence in Puma and the strategic direction Puma wrote in the press release. Let's see real quick. Devon says Klay Thompson is on Anti as well. Okay, cool. But I mean, to be honest, respectfully, dog, these guys, not saying they're not good, but I mean, Klay Thompson, man, I mean, isn't he talking to old girl? None of my business, but I mean, like, he ain't been hitting the same since he been talking to her. I'm going to leave that right there. If you think about this, Devon says Austin Reeves. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, they got some moves over there, but I mean, like, they ain't got no, I mean, it's still room for growth, right? Let's just be nice. There's room for growth. It says, in Puma's latest quarter 3 2025 earnings report, the brand posted the weaker sales and declining revenue, down 10%, with a net loss of about $74 million. Since Anti announced its acquisition, Puma shares soared through as high as 20%. Anti's deal to acquire 29% of Puma's is expected to close by the end of the year. So maybe this will actually help them. You know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised. I mean, because, hey, it's nothing wrong with, working together, so to speak. But as you can see, this is what it is right here. We got the Puma joint, and then, like, yeah, I mean, they about to make some moves. So I think we may even see, like, Anti's name on that. It doesn't look bad if that's what it's going to look like, respectively. You know what I'm saying? I'm very curious what they will bring to the table. And it's a growing company, you know what I'm saying? And they got to make investments, and that looks like they're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Respectively. So let's go and talk a little bit of upcoming sneakers for the last 5 minutes. So yeah, I think we covered everything, and I did everything in a timely manner. I will do the what am I looking for? I'll do the update on pretty much Jada Kick story Saturday. For real, because I want to keep it right at an hour mark on this one. I see you search, says, what up, Polo, at the chat. I'm going to start from the top of the stream. That's what's up, dog. Appreciate that. Appreciate it as always, man. Don't forget to smash that like button and sub up, because I'm about to do the upcoming sneaker releases, and then we'll wrap things up here. So, yeah, pretty much, man. Let me check my phone real quick. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. I got a couple things I got shared on my screen here, but I want to also check the sneakers app. Sometimes they be loading stuff, I feel like, on the back end sometimes, and then they load it like later, man. But upcoming sneaker releases, we do have those Jordan 1 medium olives. They're supposed to drop Saturday, so y'all know I'm gonna do a drip or skip on those. And then also we got the Kobe joints, the Year of the Horse, RP to Kobe. That's supposed to be dropping Saturday. And then if we go on the way ahead here, looks like they will be doing another Kobe 1 Pro Tro. That's going to be a blue and metallic gold. So that's going to be interesting. So the Kobe's are going to be very interesting as well. I think those will be a problem. And then there's an Air Force One version as well. What I am looking for, and actually one dude at my job, he pulled up on me and said, you watch my channel and everything, but we were talking about the Mine 001 joints. Those all black joints that's coming out February, I hear they're going to be a problem, but I wouldn't mind trying, respectively. And then look like Nigo has some more Air Force 3s coming out. Me personally, too, that's another question. Has anybody seen anybody rocking the Air Force 3? Yeah, Air Force 3. Yeah, if it doesn't sound like it on Roll Right, that's it. Yeah. But yeah, Union LA and the fragment designs of the Air Jordan 1 High Chicago Royal drops in February as well. These I actually do like. But like we were saying towards the beginning of the live, I feel like these probably, once they sell out, I don't think they're going to go crazy on the resale market, but I am going to give it my best shot to try to cop a pair, because I wouldn't actually mind having a pair of these. I actually like it. But, you know, definitely give you like a Travis Scott vibe too when they do this little writing on the side right here. You know what I'm saying? That attention to detail. So that's going to be very interesting. So retail is expected or set to be at $205 for these. That's up there for a Jordan 1 though, respectively. You know what I'm saying? So keep in mind, we'll see that. And I think this video right here, I'll see if I can play it real quick. They got a quick little unboxing. Let me see. If there's no music playing on it, let me see real quick. Yeah, it got it on mute. Let's see. Oh, they're playing the music. I'm going to just keep it on mute. But yeah, this is supposed to be the visuals of it. Fair use, by the way. Want to make sure that I didn't play any of the music, because that's what kind of like flags it down. Let's see. Men on the Kick says, what up, Search? Yeah, so, I mean, they fire, respectively. I'm hoping they come with another set of laces, do a nice little lace swap with them. They're going to be nice. Yeah, I like these joints, you know what I'm saying? So $205, that's what we're looking at for these right here. I don't hate them. I don't hate them. Now, will they stand the test of time? We shall see. And also, we seen those Tiana Taylor joints, the like first image of these threes. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see some more images of these, but to be honest, I don't know. I feel like this should be her, you know, she keeps trying to push this Concrete Rose joint, and in my opinion, when she did the ones, that wasn't it either. You know what I'm saying? So these threes, I don't know if this will be on that, you know, I'm not even gonna say the ones was on that level. I feel like a lot of celebrities tried to hype that joint up, and I feel like it just didn't stick like they thought it was gonna stick. And here we are back with another one. So salute to Tiana Taylor. Me, respectively, I feel like, you know, they overhype her across the board, but she don't never reach I'm like, she's successful, but you know what I'm saying? It's always seems like something's missing to me though. You know what I'm saying? But again, she's making the big bucks. I mean, she's married to celebrities. You know what I'm saying? She married the basketball player joint. They got a divorce. So, I mean, she obviously doing something right. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't really knock it and don't want to sound like a hater too much. And then, of course, the main ones I'm looking for is, obviously, I got a tab up here. Air Max 95 Neons. Yes, they're supposed to be releasing again. And rumors is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it should be April. So, these right here, I actually really, really want these. This will be, I normally don't do double ups, but I want a pair for the gym. But I want a pair just to rock. Like these joints, I'm telling you, I got plans for them already. Cause I wanted them last year for real, for real. Would in a perfect world, if I could have got a pair last year and then got another pair this year, would be perfect. But hopefully they'll get more releases, like actually be more pairs this year. You know what I mean? Let's see. Devon says it's gonna end up like the Nina Chanel shoes. No one's gonna care. Those threes she did, yeah. I mean, it definitely gives me those vibes too, so I won't be surprised. You know what I mean? I won't be surprised at all. It says the Air Max 95 is releasing in March. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know why. See, it says quantity was last April and 2026. This include, yeah. So yeah, okay, cool. So they're coming in March. All right, cool. I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on these right here, man. I don't know why. It's just something about them, man. I don't know. I'm an Air Max 95 guy for real. But I like the OG stuff, you know what I mean? And let's see, Men on the Kick says, I need them for me and the little guy. Okay, that's what's up. Family affairs, man. That's what's up, bro. I respect it. I love it, bro. I love it. But yeah, man, these right here, I feel like it's going to be, something else. And then I think way down the road, obviously, Space Jam 11s, we got that on the radar. Hopefully we do get the Space Jam 9s. Let me put myself back on the mainstream. We're about to wrap things up here, coming up on that hour mark. But yeah, hopefully we do get those Space Jam 9s and then we get the Space Jam 11s. That would be nice. I've seen some other 11s that's supposed to be coming out as well. Let's see, Devon says, Jordan 3s, even with collabs, don't hit well enough for the public. This is true, because if you think about it, another one we're anticipating this year, right, if I'm not mistaken, the Levi Jordan 3s, right? I mean, people are mumbling, but I don't think, like, on the resale side of things, like, once these joints sell out, I think they will be better than how the Levi 95s did last year, but I don't think, I don't think they're going to be the talk of the town. You know what I'm saying? I think people are going to go for them, but if they don't hit, it's still not going to touch that Levi 4. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to top that one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe Nike didn't strike while the iron was hot. Who knows? But they the $1 billion company, so they know what's up. I see Manny says, what's the last time we've seen the Air Jordan 3 sell out? That's a tough question. And if I had to guess, though, I don't think it ever sold out. Even the Black Cement 3s, they sold out, but it was like a slow sellout. You know what I'm saying? And then, remember when they did those reimagined white cement 3s? If I'm not mistaken, didn't them joints hit outlets? Don't quote me, but I'm almost positive. Then we see those hit outlets. So I mean, if those can't move, then I don't know. It's gonna be a stretch too with her doing that collab. It's gonna be a stretch. But yeah, valid points, man. Let's see. Devon says, you seen some wearing a high water pants with the reverse sixes. The reverse six is gonna be a problem, but yeah, I haven't seen nobody rocking the high water pants with them, no. But the reverse sixes, those are gonna be a problem. Those are gonna be a problem for sure. I think that's gonna be like the first, like that shoe gonna sell out. But I mean, then again, if you think about it, the regular infrared sixes don't sell out. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it could not. It's going to be one of those who knows. The fear of the unknown type of thing, man. But we shall see. But I've hit that hour mark, man. Been on this joint for an hour and 3 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through. This was a good one. I will do the updates to the Zeta Kick story on Saturday. And then, yeah, more content on the way as always. I think I should have 2 dripper skips dropping actually Friday. You guys stay warm out there if you are in an area where we've had that bad weather. Hopefully, anticipating another round next weekend or this weekend. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I got stuff scheduled, but may have to reschedule it, so we'll see how it goes. Where we at real quick, Devon says, didn't those Tokyo 3s sell out too? I think they did. Don't quote me on that. I think they did, but don't quote me on that one, man. Don't quote me, because I'm kind of fuzzy on that one, bro. Not that I don't remember Tokyo 3s, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they did sell out. Pretty sure. Manny says, Divine, and I seen someone wearing the Nike leggings with the Salesman 6s. Yeah, that's what they're calling those reverse infrareds, right? If I'm not mistaken. I seen that on the sneakers app. So we shall see, man. It's going to be an interesting year, but I'll be back live again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Sign up for the Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Or, of course, we continue the sneaker talk. Well, we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. Like I said, if I do not get the content out in time, we're most likely chopping it up in the Discord. Shameless plug. Tonight's topic, we pretty much talk Nike's turnaround plan continues, and they have did a second round of layoffs, allegedly, and then Project Blitz is actually trying to sue Nike and the LAPD department for, I guess, wrongly seizing their stuff and not giving it back. I'm not saying they did it wrong, but they're trying to get it back and they haven't got it back. So that's going to be interesting because that's always a gray area. And I used to ask this question all the time for people who've been locked up. I'm like, what happens? Well, we seen it. Young Thug got his stuff back, but I was like, what happened if you get all that, have to spend all that time in jail, and then you beat the case? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Do you get your money back? What if you came in with $1,000? You get it back, but again, this is, even if you think about the Young Thug story, they didn't just hand him all the stuff they seized to him back. He had to go to court and go get it back legally. So, I mean, like I said, the Project Blitz owner may have a chance. It just depends, but it's not going to come free. You know what I mean? So I hope it's really worth that million, like you said. But if you got a lawyer working pro bono, they're going to want to cut. I mean, I hate to say it, but we shall see. I don't know. It's all alleged. Manny says they sold out on Sneakers app, but sat everywhere else and below retail also. Wow. Interesting. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys again on Saturday. Smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls. Y'all know we have Music Monday. More content on the way, man. Appreciate everybody for being active in the chat and coming through and showing love as always. I'll see you guys again on Saturday. And yeah, man, smash that like button and sub up, and I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights. said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why? Oh, I'ma cry or why? Oh, I'ma cry or why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why? Oh, I'ma cry or why? Oh, I'ma cry or why? I cried so many nights, my heart is cold.